This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified. So stay on point and watch your six.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Mate, it's dark and grim here. Keep that dial locked on Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. She'll be right.
Welcome, children, boys and ghouls, amigos y amigas, chicos y chicas, eastsiders, westenders, northerners, and southerners, terrestrials, celestials, and extraterrestrials, those from beyond the stars, beyond the veil, beyond the grave, and beyond tomorrow. You're tuned into Stereo Dread.
This is Zach Baby TV, and welcome to the Dark Forest.
And
You're watching Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Enjoy.
Thanks to Zach Baby TV for that wonderful plug. Awesome dude. You gotta check his channel out. If you have not done so already, he is probably, now listen to me very carefully, he's probably the best narrator on YouTube right now. So don't forget to check him out.
Wonderful. They say they hear us fine. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please spread the word, because tonight's show is a little bit different than what we've ever done. And please make sure there's no children around, because what we are bringing to you tonight is borderline scary. No, not borderline scary. It's actually terrifying. Yeah,
in our opinion, we think it's terrifying. You know?
Yeah, and we personally believe it to be true, but at the same time,
well,
you never know.
I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence, but you know, let's see where the wind pushes me to this evening. Which side of the fence?
Well, I'm actually on the fence about one of our stories tonight, which is probably the one you're on the fence about. But the other one, I'm convinced that is true, and honestly, I hope I'm wrong. But the way that we came about this, in and of itself, is terrifying. But you know, please, guys, get as many people as you can in here, because you know we need to spread the word as much as possible. And you guys also brace yourself, because it's going to be something different than
everybody will be able to form their own opinions, you know, by the end of it. So we'll probably open up the lines and get you guys your feedback and your input and your thoughts on it.
Yeah, that's going to be very important. If any of you can and have the ability to call in when we do open up the lines, I suggest you do. So yeah, go ahead, darling. What should we start with first? I think we should do the roll calls. Let's see how many people we have in here right now. You know, because first things first. Okay, we have 9 of you guys up in here, and the number is climbing, I believe. But let's see what happens. Okay, so let's start with the roll calls. Oh, but really quickly, again, call to action. Please share. This is very important. Share. tonight's show more than anything else. Okie dokie. And let's get ready to do the roll calls. We have here, honey. You know who we have here?
No, I don't.
We have Mary P. Mary P is here today, baby.
I see you. Is it good to have you here? Mary P, she's practically perfect in every way. Thank you. You're in his house! His house! His house!
All right. Let's see. Love those sound effects, honey. We also have Bathsheba here, darling.
Oh, wow. Welcome, Bam Bam. I see you. Thank you for being here. She's an awesome TikToker, if you don't know. Oh, man. Excuse me, guys. Ooh, this is it. You're in his house! His house! His house!
Yes, she is.
It's been a long weekend.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a long night last night, too.
Back to it.
Yeah. Okay, we have the Baron Bond pasta here, honey.
I see you. You're in his house! His house! His house!
Awesome. We love the Baron up in these parts. We also have Christina and Sun Ghost Squad.
I see you. You're in his house! His house! His house! She's awesome. She also has a channel right here on YouTube. So check her out.
Oh, yeah, she's fabulous. Her
Fantastic.
show. Oh, my God.
A lot of spirit box stuff and very interesting.
Very spooky. Alrighty, we have here somebody new, darling. We have Megiddo Eubanks. Megiddo Eubanks.
I see you. You're in his house! His house! His house! Thanks for being here, Megiddo. We love having new folks around. Make yourself comfortable in the chat.
We also have somebody who snuck in here. The Lizard Queen.
I see you. You're in his house! His house! His house! Welcome, children. Boils and ghouls. Oh my God. Amigos y amigas. Chico. You're in the... This show got me nervous, yo. Because listen,
this is very nervous.
Listen, what we're gonna tell you, whether you believe it or not, you know, is on you at the end of the day. But I hope it's not true because, man, I wanted to go on earlier today.
Yeah.
I was like, Mysterio, we need to go on right away, right now, and do this. And she was like, no, let's just chill, be easy. And I said, all right.
You need to think we're level heads, and still because we're very nervous.
We're still. I mean, you know, there's still a few hours till tomorrow, so let's not.
But it's not really, that's not the part that has me nervous. What has me nervous is the other story. The other thing. That's what got me nervous. Not this one. This one for me is like, whatever.
You're right about that.
Okay, well,
right about that.
we just said Fox Adventures, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No. What?
Fox Adventures is here.
No, it was Megiddo.
Oh, okay. Well, Fox Adventures is here, baby.
Okay, cool. Welcome, Foxy. It's good to see you. I see you. You're in his house! His house! His house!
We also have another newcomer, baby. We have Sojen 691. Welcome, Sojen.
Welcome. I see you. You're in his house! His house! His house!
Welcome. So far, that is who we have. If you missed your roll call, we're sorry, and we will, I guess, catch up with you after our first break, which is actually supposed to be in about 4 minutes. So yeah, that's when we, you know, Bathsheba says, conspiracy go. Yeah, well, some of the stuff we have to say tonight is kind of conspiratorial, but real quick, we do have someone else in the chat. Tales to Chill is here, baby.
I see you. You're in the his house. His house. His house.
And we love you too, says Tails to Chill says he loves us, baby. So we love you too, Tails.
Don't get mashed potatoes on me now, Miss Stereo. We got a lot of important things to talk about.
Oh my God, do we ever? This is insane. We if you just came in the chat, we have some interesting things that we have heard about and we wanted to share with you guys. Yes, some of this is kind of fringe and maybe even a little conspiratorial, perhaps, but the other part is very chilling. And oh my God,
Listen, we've all heard of Ripley's Believe It or Not. Now,
Yeah.
and listen, you're gonna have to either believe it or not. You know, you have to go with your gut on it. You know, I know we're gonna behave accordingly.
I'll try.
We're gonna behave accordingly tomorrow. Just it's better to be, you know,
Safe than sorry, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yep,
Exactly.
that is true. So really quick here, let me see. Spadow, says Banshiba. Oh my God. Let's see what else we got here in the comment. Let's see. Okay, I really don't see. Lizard Queen says, LOL, that sound effect was perfect for that. I don't know what sound effect and I don't know for what, but it sounds funny. You know. Let's see. Yes, math is crazy nowadays, Christina and Sun Gold Squad. They are not teaching the same math that they used to when we were little. You know, and it keeps changing. You know, that's that Common Core for you. I call it the stupid math. The no common sense math. Common Core, but no common sense. Okay.
Okay, so I think it's a time for a commercial thing.
Yes, it is. I
then
believe
we're gonna
so
come
too.
back and we're gonna drop these bombs on you, baby.
Yes. All right, you guys. So we will be right back. And stay tuned. We will be back like in 5 minutes or so. Okay. See you in a few.
Hi, I'm Spirit Voices, and you're watching Stereo Dread. As a fellow undead creature, I urge you to keep your finger off that pause button. You never know what you might hear.
You have now entered Stereo Dreads with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Be advised, you have been warned.
Hey folks, Silver here, and this is Stereo Dread.
Hello, lovies. How are you? We are back.
We're back, baby.
So happy to see you guys, and happy to see Bacon here as well.
Bacon.
Yes. Let's see who showed up during the chat, during the break, right, baby?
I'm sure.
Okay, so Sean G is here.
For reals?
Yes.
Nah, you're pulling my legs. All three of them. I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
Yep. And you know who else showed up during the break?
Somebody else showed up. Who?
Yes, Spike Hunter.
Really?
Yeah, it's not wrong.
I feel so, honored and humbled. Thanks for being here.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
See you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
Yeah, I love. Yep, Kenny sees you guys all the time. I love it when you do that, baby. You do it one more time.
I see you.
I love that. I see you. We're gonna have to turn that into some sort of sound effects and stuff, so that we can.
That'd be cool.
So we can.
But I want to do it with a pop-up though, man. You know, I've been dying to do these pop-up like gifs on the screen, and we just be so busy doing other stuff, we just never get to them. But I want to do that for myself.
Okay.
Oh wait, where's that thing at? Put me over here. Where's that thing? Put me over there somewhere. Do the first one.
Okay, I'll do the first one. Let's see.
Yeah, leave that right there. Okay, leave that.
Yeah, I think it goes according to tonight's
definitely,
show.
Because what we're gonna tell you, that's definitely it's appropriate for tonight.
Oh yeah.
So Mysterio, without further ado, let's give the people what they want.
Okay, well, let's start with some news, some weird news stories.
Okay.
Right? I think I'm gonna let you do this first one, baby. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and you can
only if I get to do one thing first.
Do one thing first.
Meow, meow. I see Josie Kitty.
Aww.
I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house. Yeah, I think you should read first, baby.
Okay, so
I'm
then
trying to okay, I mean.
Yeah, no. What I'll do is I'll save this story.
All right, for me.
for you.
Ah, so
because this
sweet.
is gonna be special
Something
for you.
for me, nice.
Yes, it's gonna be special for
I
you.
appreciate it when somebody, you know, takes the time to think about me. It's nice. You know, be thought about.
Okay. Hold on, let me look for this.
It's a rare occurrence when anybody thinks a little of me.
Well, you know something. There's a TikTok user. Okay, who was doing a TikTok video.
Yeah.
And something strange happened while he was doing his little TikTok clip thing. I'm putting it in the chat right now. And let's see what this is all about. TikTok user goes viral when viewers spot intruder on stairs. A dancer has gone viral for all the wrong reasons after people spotted something sinister on his stairs that many believe is an intruder. I saw the video too. It was really creepy. But that's not the more creepy part. It says a man's dancing video has gone viral for all the wrong reasons after viewers spotted something creepy lurking in the background of his home. TikTok user Rubik's Cube posted the video of himself busting some moves to Doja Cat's Say So. That song is awesome, by the way. Love Doja Cat. Love me some Doja
She's
Cat.
freaking amazing. Shake it, baby.
That's right. While he says he
And
was
she's classy.
home alone.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
she's so freaking sexy and classy. I love that girl.
She's amazing.
Goals, baby. Life goals right there. Says, but social...
I told Miss Stereo, if anything should happen to her, God bless your soul. She's the only one on my bucket list.
Well, you know, I
just
have
kidding.
my own picks. But anyway, I will not be taking out any life insurance anytime soon. At least till Doja Cat's like maybe 50 or something then. But anyway, social media users watching the clip, which was filmed in a lounge room where stairs leading to the next floor were visible, spotted something sinister happening in the background while he danced away, seemingly unaware. Commenters pointed out a dark shadow that appeared momentarily at the top of the stairs, describing it as looking like someone poking their head around the corner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's scary. It makes me go Spanish. Ooh.
Yeah. That's someone literally poking their head to look at you, one wrote. There's literally something behind you, another said. Did y'all see that in the background? Someone else asked, adding a scared face emoji. Others described having chills from watching the footage, labeling the dark figure creepy and pointing out it may well have been an intruder. But I'll tell you this, I looked at it and I saw it and it was honestly pretty freaking creepy, honey. Oh baby. So that way we don't have to open that many tabs unless it's absolutely necessary. But I did share it in the chat. If you guys want to look into that story a little further, that's fine. You know, but it was freaking creepy, you know. It really was creepy, especially it gets even better because
I've seen stuff like this before though with YouTubers, like, you know, some creep rolling up in by the crib or some crazy stuff like that. You know, but these are things you got to think about and you got to be ready for. You know, whether you're a YouTuber or TikTok or social media person, like social media is a big way. You know?
Yeah, and the thing is that this kind of looks like the first floor because I see some living room furniture, you know, maybe it's the basement, who knows, right? But the person or whatever it is coming from upstairs, not downstairs, you know what I mean? So that's something else that's creepy. How the hell did whatever it was get by him? That's something else, you know? And another thing is, though, very interestingly enough, is that this guy says he does not think it was human because he says there's nobody in his house. According to him, there was nobody there, you know. I'm not sure if he has pets or not. I don't remember, you know how it is when I read everything backwards, so I may not have even caught that if he does.
Well, you know what? The truth is out there, Miss Stereo. Truth is out there. Maybe, you know, it'll come back with a part 2.
I know. I would really like to see an update on that.
Maybe he calls in a spirit boxer or one of those paranormal investigators to check out what's really going on.
Well, you know what? Whatever he does, I would really like for him to call into Stereo Dread and talk about it. Hey guys, wink wink at him on Twitter and tell him you should call into Stereo Dread. They were just talking about your story, for maybe he could tell us a little bit about it. But really quick, yeah, no, this is just really scary. That's a freaking scary ass video, so I definitely don't want to, how you call it, I don't want to be in his position. I'm not gonna lie, that's really scary. Could you imagine you're doing a TikTok video, you're doing your thing, and all of a sudden people start saying, well, there's something behind you, dude. That would be lots of fun.
A lot of times when we're doing a live stream and I get up and I leave and I'm on camera, people say sometimes they see the chair moving by itself, and you really can't see the chair because you're not looking at it because you're behind the screen yourself. So I've never went back to see it, but I've read the comments.
Christina and Sun Go Squad says, wow, he could have gotten like I would get out of the house, climb down the window, go sneak out. So maybe he climbed up the window, and that's how I got this second floor first. Well, you know what? That's true, Christina. It's possible that whatever or whoever it was could have came in from the upstairs window. I'm assuming they would need a ladder because looking from this video, this house doesn't look like it has that many low floors. So that doesn't look like cathedral ceilings. So maybe perhaps they had a ladder handy and decided to climb in somebody's window through the ladder instead of going in through the front door. And remember, you have to consider that most robbers and burglars and break-ins happen when people are not home, because they don't want to bump into you just as much as you don't want to bump into them. So we got to consider that too. We can debunk, but we can also consider all of the possibilities as well. But yeah, you make a great point. He could have or maybe he got in before. Is that what you're saying, Christina? Maybe he got in before the guy got home or something. I don't know. He could have been there all night for all we know, if it was a he or whatever it was.
But real quick, I gotta say, I see somebody new in the chat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mutant Artificial Intelligence is here.
I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
And Creepy Clown Girl just got here, baby.
I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
Evil Outcast is here as well, sweetie.
I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
Lightworker is here too, baby. Lightworker, welcome back, Lightworker. Good to see you.
I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
We also have here Venom's Other Side is here as well.
I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
Okay, wonderful. So yeah, so we have a few new people in the chat. That's cool. Let's see here. Okay, so on to another story. And this one, I'm gonna put this in the chat because this one we could probably show it. It's just a picture. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna show the picture on screen and just momentarily. Okay, but just to give you the gist of what was going on, Stephen King had some, I guess, greenery in his house, and you know there was some sort of like a dead tree or something like that, and he hired somebody to do their thing in his backyard, and they came up with one of the most beautiful pieces of art that I've seen in a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over here and see.
He lucked out, man.
Yeah, he did. It was actually pretty cool. Let me see.
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay, I'm trying.
That's cool. Make it happen, baby.
I don't know what's
Wait a
going
minute,
on.
I see someone else in the chat. Hawk
Really?
62. I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Thank you, Mutant Artificial Intelligence, for saying that we are amazing. We believe you're even more amazing. Because you are. Thank you so much for that super chat. I love that little dancing. What is it?
It's a dancing pear.
It's a dancing pear. It's amazing.
It's super
with
cute.
The confetti. And it has like a cane and a hat. It's super cute.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Nice.
Okay, so Bathsheba follows Stephen King's neighbor. He posted on TikTok. So this was also posted on TikTok. We found it on Twitter. I don't know where the link is right now, but if you just go to Stephen King's Twitter, I'm pretty sure you'll find it. And there's some sort of article to go with it as well. So it's pretty cool. Isn't that cool? Like, I wish I had those type of skills and whatnot. I can't even draw a stick figure and stuff. Right, Josie? Isn't it cute? I love it. Oh my god.
Never seen that one before. That one's awesome.
I know. Look at that art. Yo, the craftsmanship. Like, for real. Do y'all know anybody who does this? I know I've seen some of these before. People doing wood art, carving stuff. But this one is really impressive. And yo, if you get to look at the whole thing, it's even more beautiful. The top.
Holy smokes. Wait a minute. You're saying that's what he found?
No. Somebody made that for Stephen King.
Oh, they made this?
Yes. The detail is just incredible.
Wow. That is amazing. That is fantastic.
Yeah, they made it in his backyard. Like, I'm guessing he hired some sort of
I would love to see the details of that up close.
Yes, it is on Twitter.
Hey, so Stephen King, if you're listening in, why don't you just, once this thing is done and over with, and give us an invite to your house. We're here to put you on Stereo Dread, interview you, and check that out.
Amazing. Mary P says that he bet it has something to do with his books. That was not a bad observation. That might just... I know that there's crows on the top or something like that. Some sort of birds or something. I mean, that is freaking incredible.
I agree with Josie Kitty. She says that is talent. I always wanted to whittle. You're going to laugh at me.
Whittling?
I always wanted to whittle. I used to
that's
I used
cool.
to be on Amazon and stuff and checking out little whittling kits and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you're good
fun.
with your hands, baby. So you might just, be able to pull it off, I think, anyway. You're good at drawing, that's for sure. Sean G says, hate to have to shave those legs on that totem pole. Ah, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. I see a cat up there as well.
I know,
but you know
it's
what?
Super cool.
That is super cool.
Oh my god.
Spike Hunter says, no offense to Kenny, I wouldn't let you into my house, man. Oh wow, jeez. Thanks, Spike. Jeez. That's harsh, man. The first thing I would go do is, if you invited me, is blaze you up, my man.
Oh my goodness. All right. We're running a little late, but the last time we were running ahead and we ended up blathering for the last half hour. So I'm taking it easy.
We ended up chilling and hanging.
Yeah, we were chilling and laughing. That is true.
But yeah, let's keep the schedule.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay, let's try and do that. Okay, let me see if I can find the next story. I'm actually gonna find it for you because I think you're going to love that. But we have, I think we have a roll call. Do we have a roll call? Oh, we have the crow flies. Hi, crow.
Shoo fly, don't bother me. I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house. Amazing.
Great to see you. Great to see you. Crow flies. It really is awesome. Thank you for coming. So I'm going to put this next article
for me to read.
Yes,
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna put it for you to read.
I haven't read nothing this whole weekend.
Well, the chat is right. It's right there in the chat. All you have to do is click on it, darling. There you go.
Make sure you mute it in case.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, let's go to the website. I think you are.
Oh damn! This is a good one.
Yes, it is.
This is a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta start off with this though. Dana. Nah. Anyway, so this is from mysteriousuniverse.org. So Jose Canseco is you know, he was a famous baseball player back in the day. I think he dated Madonna or something like that, you know. But anyway, so he was worried that Bigfoot and aliens he met with have the coronavirus. Now listen, this dude is on some other level stuff and he's not sharing. And I'm not too happy about it. But anyways, I'm serious, yo. Check it out. He tweeted out, "Can Bigfoot or aliens get coronavirus? I need to know because I have had contact with them." And he tweeted this out like legit at Jose Canseco. Yes, this tweet was from that Jose Canseco. Please don't tell us there's another one. The star Major League Baseball player whose career is tainted by performance-enhancing drugs and whose post-baseball career is tainted by behavior that could be explained by drugs. But he swears is legitimate. Just 1 year ago, Jose tweeted about alien contact and time travel. Now, this week, he again tweeted about alien contact, threw in some Bigfoot, and expressed concern one or both having the coronavirus. He is admitting they gave it to him or that he gave it to them. So who knows what it is? Is any of this true or even possible, including aliens or Bigfoot having the coronavirus? Another tweet, "Come spend the day with me and my alien buddies. I'll show you Bigfoot and a real alien called Morgan." And then he goes with a phone number. I think you're looking at it on the screen, guys. So in 2019, after announcing that he'd had contact with aliens, Canseco and Morgan Streetlow at Morgan Management announced that 5 lucky people with $5,000 to waste, those were the days, could go on a Bigfoot and alien excursion with Jose Canseco in the desert near Las Vegas in Jose's custom RV, where they could camp out in the wild. You know, I think he's trying to do a commune or something, but I'm already ahead of that, man. Let me see. And he wants to do it in an RV. Mine is going to be nestled in a beautiful cabin by a nice, pristine lake. You know, that's overlooked by beautiful snow-capped mountains. So take that, Jose. Anywho's, so yeah, in the RV for $5,000, and you know what? You might meet a real Bigfoot. Okay, food was included. You said both.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I had a little.
Oh man, yo, some people just get I want some of that.
You know, he had me at $5,000. You know.
I mean, yo, he had me at Bigfoot has the coronavirus. Or the aliens, like, come on. This guy is off his rocker. Anyway, you can check more of that out. I think you put the link in the chat. Let me read a little more.
No, what I want to know is how Bigfoot got the coronavirus and how did the aliens get it? You know, they don't really mess with people too much. Oh, God.
I'm just scrolling down, looking at the story, like, dude, I'm just shaking my head. Like, yo, he's really going there just to get money. Like, you need money that bad, yo, that you're saying, yo.
Dude, start a YouTube channel.
I mean, serious. People will probably watch him, yeah. Because he's a freaking maniac.
Moron. UX only says that Bigfoot ate bat soup. Oh my God. Hi, US only. Welcome to the chat.
I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house. You know, I'm looking at this story, and you guys got to check it out. Seriously.
Yeah. It's got some good pictures in it. I just looked at it for the pictures.
Somebody says it looks like he's trying to grasp at another 15 more minutes of post-baseball fame. You know, I kind of agree with that. Or maybe he just needs the money because apparently he's doing some really heavy drugs, man. He thinks aliens have the virus. But then again, look at our backdrop, man. Look at our backdrop for this live stream, and he might be right.
Yeah, you never know.
He
That
might
guy
be onto something.
He might have seen that guy that's up there on screen dancing behind you. You know, the alien stuff.
It's real. It could be real. Anyways.
Oh,
that was
my
sweet. Thanks for
goodness.
saving that for me. It really made me laugh. That's awesome.
Oh, man. I have another one if you want to read it.
No, I think we should get to what they came for. Let's get to that first one. Are we closing up on another break or something?
Yeah, we actually are overdue for another break.
Let's take another one. Maybe a 2-minute break, 3-minute break.
Yes,
We'll
I'm
be
going to
right
throw
back
some cold water on my face because I really need to be alert for
this. Because
what's
what we're about to tell you is going to shake you to your core.
Yeah.
It's going to blow your mind.
You have now entered Stereo Dreads with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Be advised, you have been warned.
This is Zach Baby TV, and welcome to the Dark Forest. You're watching Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Enjoy.
We are back from break, folks. Thanks for hanging in there with us. And, well, without further ado, we're going to be getting into the reason you're here.
Okay.
One of the reasons, anyway. Not the main reason, but one of the other reasons. The main reason we're going to do after this one, probably.
Yeah. Well, the first thing that we want to say before we say this is that when it comes specifically to this story we're going to share with you, you guys know that we are faith-leaning people, and we do not like to push our faith on anybody.
No.
This is all about scary stories and good times. But this is kind of scary.
It is scary.
You know? And
I mean, it's disturbing. If you're talking about the first one with the
no, not that one. That's the other one.
No, that's the one we need to do first.
I think we should save that for last.
No, that's not compared to the other one.
You
hold on,
think
guys.
so?
Hold on. Give me a second. All right, we're back. We just had a private discussion amongst each other about which one we thought was the scarier story. So you know what? Let us know what you think. I think story number 2, which is gonna come up after story number 1.
Okay. Well, I
think the first one is
story number 1 is scarier.
I think it's disturbing and it's.
But we will put after the live stream.
Concerning.
I think that we should put a Twitter poll up and get people's opinions too, because that is freaking. They're both scary. They're both scary. Both of the things we're gonna tell you. Okay. So now, the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about.
Set the stage.
Okay. So I'm in a group chat and I'm turning the music off for this, because there is something that I do have to share with you guys. I
audio,
really
some
think,
audio.
Yeah, it has some audio to it, so I'm going to share it with you guys on screen. But let me give you guys first
the rundown.
Yeah, the backdrop of the story.
Yeah, the backdrop.
So I'm in a, how do you call that? A group chat on Facebook with family members only. Okay? Now, oh my God, how do I even say it? Okay, so somebody in the group posted this audio, which I'm about to share with you guys. Now, I will tell you, the audio is in Spanish, so I will be translating.
Lucky for you, we
guys.
actually speak Spanish.
Yeah. So I will be translating this audio for you guys. Now, we are not gonna purport to say either way that this is in fact a fact, that this is, any of this is true. I personally believe it. Honestly, I personally believe it, because
like I wouldn't like just say it's out of the realm of possibilities. You know, I'm not gonna say that because we've had reasons to think ill about what we're about to hear. So
yes, so this young lady on the screen is the whole purpose of this whole conversation. Now you know about everything that's been happening lately with this deadly illness that has been hitting the planet, honestly. And so the premise is that there is a man who is going to be, you know what, I'm just going to put this full screen.
Might as well put it full screen.
I'm just going to put it full screen, there we go. Boop, boop. Okay, so I'm gonna be pressing play and pausing and
talking
to guys, telling you what they're saying. Okay,
exactly.
All right, here you go.
Muy buenas tardes a todas mis amistades. Comparto esta triste despedida y historia de esa muchacha, escuchando el audio. Lo hago porque ella es prima de mi esposa.
Okay, so what the guy's just saying, I'm sharing something with you guys that's very sad. The young lady in that you are seeing right now on the screen is this guy's wife's
sister,
cousin.
Okay.
And they're very close. And this is what he's talking about, this young lady.
Y ella estuvo en uno de los hospitales de Brooklyn, donde están recibiendo a todas las personas, donde donde ella se vio acorralada y tuvo esa trágica situación. Le comparto todo esto para que cada uno haga reflexión, porque yo sé que tienen familia, de que si la persona no se siente en muy mal condición, no es necesario que vayan al hospital, porque para mí entender el audio que yo escucho de ella, donde se ve acorralada, es como que...
Okay, so basically what this guy is saying is
in that section,
in this section is that this young lady got sick and went to a hospital in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yes, Brooklyn, New York.
Did you say Brooklyn?
Yes, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn!
Hold the celebration horn, honey, because I'm not very proud right now. I'm not showing a lot of pride right now with what we are about to hear. So he's basically saying she got sick and she went to the hospital.
A hospital in Brooklyn.
And then sent him a message. Let's hear some more.
Yes.
Tienen tanto deslave de personas con el virus que para ellos es más fácil ponerle una inyección y eliminarlo rápido para ellos evitar el contagio.
Okay. So they are apparently in this hospital where they went, where this young lady went, they are overwhelmed with people who have this virus. And they
well, we all know that New York is in like was in the top 5
yes,
like states.
Yeah, it is.
With it. So
in fact, actually, yes, all 3 people that I know who got the virus, 2 have died. One is in a coma, and all in New York. So you guys should know that. All right, so let's continue to listen. Oh, God.
O ellos verse contagiados y aplacar rápidamente. O sea, si tú llegaste con el virus, vamos a ponerte esta inyección y salimos ya. Y para ellos sería más fácil rápidamente embarcarlo y mandarlo al furgón y congelarlo y salimos ya de ese virus.
So what
he just said, and guys, please, if there's kids around, get them out, because this is about to get extremely dark right now. Yeah, let's give them a few seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a
few seconds. And at the same time, you know what? Let's do a moment of silence, because you know that's what I've been doing these past few live streams, is giving a moment of silence to people who are no longer with us, and also to the friends and families of said folks. So let's do a quick 15 seconds of silence for the fallen. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, and Just Plain Creepy, welcome.
Just Plain Creepy's here.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
Okay, so hopefully all the kids are out of the room and we can continue with our story. Now this is where it takes a turn for the worse.
And put on some headphones too, so they don't try to sneak in and listen.
Yeah, put on some headphones. So the gist of it, Just Plain Creepy, he said he just got here. Thank you for saying hello. Basically, there is this man who shared this on Facebook concerning his wife's cousin, which is the young lady that you are seeing on the screen right now. This young lady went to the emergency room. She did not feel well, according to how the story goes. And when she got there, she sent a terrifying message to her family. And that is what this man is talking about now. So basically what this man is saying is that this young lady went feeling a little under the weather to the ER. And so far there is no confirmation either way that she actually has been at this point diagnosed with the virus. Okay, so what he is saying is that she went to the ER and that it was assumed. Yeah, and it was assumed that they're just injecting people because in order for them to die, because they do not know any other way of dealing with it. They just figured that's it, it's over. And yeah, they're euthanizing people basically is what he is alleging. Let's continue on.
No estamos pensando en la humanidad y en la persona. Y es penoso, para mí ha sido muy doloroso, porque sé que una persona muy cercana a la familia, yo escuché ese audio. Para mí eso me ha dado bastante y por eso quise tomar la confianza y la oportunidad de compartírselo a cada uno de ustedes, porque yo sé que ustedes tienen muchos seres queridos que pueden estar pasando por esa misma situación.
So what he is saying, basically, the reason why he is sharing it, because this is very painful for his family. This is his wife's cousin. What he is saying is that, in fact, in Brooklyn, there is a hospital. Now, I do not know what hospital it is, but this is what this man is alleging, that there is a hospital killing people, euthanizing them in order to deal with the virus.
Yo, that,
because
see,
they're too
and this
overloaded.
is disturbing. This is disturbing to me because, you know, we as, you know, as citizens and whatnot, and as just as people, we put our misguided trust, it seems like now, into, you know, the medical professions, workers, doctors, nurses, whatever, hospitals, institutions, you know, with our health. We trust them with our health and our lives, you know, not only ours, but our families and friends and whatnot. And it's disturbing to think that if this is assumed, anyway, this is all assumed. We're not sure what's going on either way, but it's disturbing that I go into a hospital and I'm not walking out. But I walked in on my own, and now I'm not walking out. Now I'm laying on my back, so it's disturbing.
So there's more. Let's see what else he has to say.
Y en verdad, si tienen la mejor manera de que puedan ayudarlo desde la casa o aconsejarlo para hacer cualquier tratamiento natural o cualquier medicamento que lo pueda ayudar de la casa, sería mejor.
So right there, he said, if you are feeling under the weather and it's not anything where you feel like that's it for you, or you feel like you're about to die, or it's not something serious, like, you know, something extremely serious, very acute, on the spot, do not go. This is what this guy is saying. Don't go to the hospital if you're sick. This is what he's saying. And this is disturbing to me because where else are you going to go? He also said that if you can try and treat yourself from home, try and find some homemade remedies or something.
To do so?
To do so.
To take your life into your own hands.
Exactly. Exactly. Because according to him, I guess you can't trust the doctors in this Brooklyn hospital anymore. And I'm trying to find more information. This was posted in a chat where I am part of in Facebook. That is a family only chat.
Family only.
Only family members.
So this is not, we're not talking about just any Joe Blow off the street that's, you know, part of this group. These are all verified family members. Or extended family members. Verified.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Let's keep going. This is really scary to me.
Y no que lleguen a caer allí y verse acorralados y que entonces determinen que para ellos sería más fácil salir rápido poniéndole una inyección y saliendo a la persona. Esa muchacha llega al otro día, como ustedes pueden escuchar el audio, todavía se escucha en muy buena salud.
So basically what he is saying is that you know, the way he figures that she told him her story or sent him a message about this is that it seems that they were so overwhelmed with so many cases and that they saw no end in sight, and that they took it into their own hand to decide that there was only one way to contain the virus.
You know something, having been born and raised in New York City and having frequented plenty of hospitals in New York myself while being there.
They're shitty.
I can attest to this. Those hospitals are always freaking packed. Right? Oh, they were always packed always packed with people. So imagine now. I don't even want to think about it. Like most of the emergency rooms always packed, jam-packed with people.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what borough you're in. You could be in Manhattan, where I was raised. You could be in Brooklyn, the Bronx. It doesn't matter which borough. There's always folks in the emergency rooms. Lots of people, always. Day, morning, noon, and night. So imagine now.
Yeah, this shit is scary.
But real quick, I gotta give a quick shout out to Leonard Barton. I see you. Watch your profession. You're in his house. His house. His house.
Welcome, Leonard. And yes, by counter, he said basically the hospital is implementing the North Korean cure. Yeah, basically, yeah. That is what this man is alleging. Let's see what else.
Muy buen estado. Y de repente le ponen inyección y al otro día, cuando ya acudió a eso, ya van la familia, ya le dan la noticia al otro día que la muchacha ya estaba muerta. Entonces, eso es algo.
So, there's more, of course. What he is saying now, what he just said, which is the most chilling part, is that this girl calls him and calls actually his wife, who's her cousin, and says that they're basically just killing people, and that they injected her. And so the girl calls, and she doesn't sound like she's that bad, in that bad shape to him. And the next day, her family got a call that she was passed away.
That's so sad. That is so sad. It makes me angry. If anything, it makes me angry more than it creeps me out, and it makes me angry, and it makes me leery and untrusting of these medical professionals, quote unquote, who take oaths, mind you.
The Hippocratic Oath, which I like to call the hypocritical oath.
The hypocritical oath.
Yeah. Doctors aren't doctors anymore. Y'all need to know.
That.
They're killing off the good ones, by the way, because herbal and naturalist doctors are falling like flies, just so you know.
But real quick,
mysteriously.
I saw a comment in the chat. I just glanced over, and it's Hawk62 says they were just at the VA hospital emergency room the other day, and it was empty, creepy during these virus times. I agree. That is creepy. Where's everybody at? I guess they're just
it's a ghost town.
Getting rid of them real quick. I don't even know. That's not confirmed. So, but real quick, let me see what else we got. Megiddo says, same. Ours is so empty that they're furloughing nurses right now.
My God.
Ghost town.
That shit is scary. Where people don't want to go to the hospital because they don't trust the hospital is insane.
Or they're going to the hospital. It's like the Roach Motel. You go in and you don't come out.
Holy crap.
Or it could be like this. Listen, I was thinking this to myself the other night. And, I was preparing a meal. I was chopping some onions and dicing some peppers and whatnot. And I was thinking to myself, if I were to happen to, cut off my pinky, let's say, would I want to go to the hospital right now? Would I want to be in an ambulance? And would I want to be in an emergency room and anywhere near a hospital? Not really. I wouldn't want to. Especially like if you're like me, I'm like a borderline germaphobe. Like when I go to the public restrooms, I open the door with a napkin or something. I'm not trying to touch the doorknob to no public restrooms or any of the hardware or anything like that.
I honestly, to tell you the truth, would not go. Even if like a toe fell off. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I would just ask you to cut off the circulation to my hand, tie a belt on something, and honestly set fire to the tip of my finger.
Basically
take a hot drink or something and do that. Cauterize it. Yeah. Rather than go to the hospital, because at this point I don't trust them. And this just it strengthens my beliefs even more. I don't want to trust the hospital. But let's continue.
Real quick though, Hawk62 also says a respiration doctor telling his patients he hasn't treated any virus patients since this started, and he is top dog in his field, part of Missouri Baptist, St. Louis, Missouri.
It is Missouri though. It's I don't know. The numbers are different in different states for a reason. Yep. Some states are stricter than others on a day-to-day basis, even before the virus. And so thus now, they do
One more thing I need to say. This is one more thing I need to say. What I think is happening is this. It's going to continue. Just yesterday I saw, these people were climbing, flattening the curve in this country. And now the curve is coming back up in this country.
Europe? Yeah.
I forgot what country it was. But yeah, it was one of those European countries across the pond, and I was like, you see, I knew it because this was going to happen. They're going to keep doing it. My theory, my crazy wacky theory is they're going to keep doing it maybe for the whole summer, maybe try to ruin people's summers, or you know, make certain entities look bad, so when it comes time to tally in the ballot boxes, you know, I mean, who knows what's happening right now?
Who knows, right?
But continue.
Oh my God,
this is interesting. I need to know what's going on with this lady.
Here we go. Listen to some more of what he has to say.
Que ahora mismo está corriendo en toda la familia y me quise hacer cargo de difundirle a cada uno de mis contactos esa situación para que eviten que eso suceda en otras familias de ustedes. Pues cuídense mucho y que Dios siga protegiendo y que nos siga librando de estas situaciones, porque es una cosa muy temerosa y que al mismo tiempo da mucha pena ver esta situación. Se me cuidan y que Dios los cubra con su manto a cada uno de ustedes. Bendiciones.
And in that last piece, what did he say?
He said, I hope that everybody stays safe. This has shaken my whole family, is what he said. He says that this is something that is extremely frightening. It has shook the entire family, as you can imagine.
Is this the one that's in
Brooklyn, New York?
Yeah, in the Brooklyn, okay.
In Brooklyn, New York. Now, without further ado, we're gonna hear her voice, because she does come out in the recording as well. He put at the end, he attached a clip of her talking. Now, again, yes, she's also talking in Spanish, and what we are listening to now, what we're gonna listen. Oh my God, I got choked up, because what we're gonna listen to now are these young ladies.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mysterio.
Last words to her family. These are the last time anybody in her family ever heard of her.
Because that's basically an extended memory of your family right there. So
yeah,
I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. So, okay, here we go.
A mí me trajeron a un trapo de hospital. Inyectan a todo el mundo para que se muera. Y no se asuste, pero hasta a mí me inyectaron. Pero Dios se la cobrará a todo mundo. Y no nos pusieron ni una... No nos dieron ni una pastilla, oiga. Y no deje que nadie entre a ver a uno. Nadie. La quiero mucho, Moy.
Jeez. Wow, you can hear all the machines in the background. Sounds like somebody was crying or couldn't breathe or something was happening back there as well.
Okay.
So what's the last thing that she said? Or her last words there?
Well, this young lady's
These are presumably some of her last words.
These are her last words.
Presumably.
That her well, maybe not her last words, but the last time any family member heard of her. And this is what this girl said.
They say only the good die young. I don't know.
She said, they brought me to this shitty hospital. They're injecting everybody so that they can die. So what she's saying is that they're euthanizing people who come in presumably with the virus or some of its symptoms or whatever. This is what she's saying. She said, please don't be afraid. They also injected me. Now, I'm gonna stop right there, because this young lady is so fucking brave, all right, that even in the midst of her fear, she snuck out this call to her family and says to them, don't be scared, knowing she is going to die. She didn't sound to me like she was on death's bed. Now, somebody in the background did. There was somebody in the background who, if you can hear it in the background where it says,
I heard it,
where the person is like suffering or coughing or gagging or something, and allegedly this is in a hospital where she is saying everybody's getting euthanized. Now, is this legal is the next question. Okay,
real quick before people say if it's legal or not in the chat, I just have to read another one of these comments. Hawk62 says also, right, but they are reporting daily deaths in region. And this goes back to the comment about the respirator doctor telling his patients he hasn't treated any virus patients since it started in Missouri.
Wow, and Megiddo
So-
Eubanks says a very, very
So
fair point.
conflicting results coming out of Missouri. I'm
But
guessing.
it's different in every state, like I said. Some
Yeah,
are
but
stricter than
conflicting
others.
results from the same
Oh,
state.
okay.
Because
Well, we'll
he
have to do
said the
some
doctors
more.
in Missouri said they haven't treated anybody, but he's saying there's deaths in the region. So what's up? So basically, conflicting results. Somebody's lying. Or there's some
Or people are just not going to
or
the hospital.
miscommunication.
You know,
well, that too.
Yeah, it could be the people just not trusting the hospital. And after hearing some shit like this, who would want to go to the hospital? The other thing is that Megiddo made a fair point.
Mhm.
He said the word brave is overused a lot these days, but that woman was brave to make that call, and it's true. And the fact that she wanted to comfort her family,
Others, yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
in the midst of her believing, which rightfully so, now we see she was right, that she
know.
was going to die.
And Josie, she said, to have the peace of mind to make that call, like, wow.
Dude, but if you could hear in her voice, she sounds like she wants to cry.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, God is going to pay in the end. God is going to get vengeance in the end. Is going to avenge all of them in the end. That's what she said. So she very well knew she was going to die. And she also said they gave her no medication. They're not even bothering treating anybody anymore.
So basically,
nobody's getting treated.
they
You
were
walk
just
in,
saying,
you die.
No, but this is the thing. Oh, okay, Mr. or Mrs. whatever your name is, sit right here on this bed right here. I'll be right back. Put on this robe or whatever they do. They come back. Okay, we took your vitals, your temperature. Okay, we're gonna give you this injection. It's gonna make you better, right? Presuming or whatever to gain their trust. And they're like, oh, okay, great. Here, inject me with that. And then it's like, okay, here you go, with a smile on their face. Then you're just sitting there, whatever time passes, or laying there, and then poof, you're gone. And they're like, with this, doing it with a straight face or a smile on their face or whatever. I don't know if they're conflicted about it. Then just bounce and get a job at another hospital or something. Don't be a part of the freaking. Don't be aiding and abetting that and part of it.
It's an interesting point you bring up because Lightworker says that his grandpa died of heart failure, and they put a respirator and failure on his death certificate, and respiratory failure on his death certificate. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, Lightworker. Condolences.
And the county is reporting that all respiratory deaths as coronavirus, doctoring numbers. Another way to doctor numbers, Lightworker. I'm gonna tell you another way to doctor numbers. Euthanizing people, euthanizing everybody that walks in the door with the slightest symptoms. Right. Because there is the backdrop of somebody in their family is gonna corroborate that they were in fact sick. So it has to be that, right? So that's another way to doctor numbers is by killing people. I wonder if that's one of the reasons why New York is still,
Listen,
very high.
I'm gonna tell you.
There
I'm gonna tell
numbers.
you something. This is like we do scary stories and good times here, right? We don't really get into a lot of the things that we look into. A lot of things we look into, you folks on the other side might be into too, But there's something called the Georgia Guidestones, okay? And on this Georgia Guidestones, it says clearly that the goal is to have 500 million people. That's it. Only.
Of common folk, by the way. That's
500 million folks. That way, we could tend to, the elites' needs and do whatever it is they need done. Okay? Now, if you think about that, that's pretty scary. So it's basically like a freaking cleansing, a purge, like in the movies and stuff like that. But this could be the beginning of it. What? Like, who knows what's going on?
Or beta test.
Beta testing,
To see if we pay attention and if there's an uprising or if there's an outrage, a public outrage. And this right here, this young lady's case could just be evidence of that or a little sign of that. We don't know.
I mean, that's pretty, listen, if that's what you want and you have the means to do it, you also have the means to make yourself a cure, to make yourself immune. Okay, you and your loved ones and your family. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is how they plan on doing it. And if it's not, then we just gotta wait until they whatever else they do to see to it that there's only 500 million folks left.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then they try to use the guise of overpopulation and stuff. or you know.
Look.
Are we coming up on the break, dear?
We are.
Cool.
But you know something, before we go on the break, I do want to add to what you just said.
What?
When you put one of these things out there, you're like, okay, fine. You know, maybe there's questions. She could have just been sicker or maybe delusional at the end of her life. Who knows? The only thing is that she just did not sound that sick to me. Not enough to be dead the very next day, you know? And another thing is also to that, when you put that one thing together with what's going on, and then the conflicting reports in different places, and then when you also put it together with what you said about the Georgia Guidestones, you put all those things together, and come on, then one coincidence, that's one thing, but that many coincidences? I'm sorry. I don't believe in that many coincidences. I believe maybe one, but if you're a math person or a numbers person, you'll probably be able to back me up on this more than not these type of things. I'm sorry. But real quick, baby, we have a roll call. Don Sharp is here.
What?
Don Sharp, the international man of mystery. Don Sharp is here.
Oh boy, nice. Taking time off his busy schedule. Thanks for being here. I see you. You're in his house. His house. His house.
All right. Yes, welcome. Welcome, Don Sharp. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. But yeah, this is really freaking scary. All right. I think to me, one of the scariest things I have heard in a very long time. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I do not know. I do not believe in coincidences per se.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I believe her. I believe that young girl, you know, when she said that they're euthanizing people. And this is freaking scary. All right. So yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys hang out for a little bit. We're gonna go up on a break, gather ourselves, because I'm feeling a little bit angry after this story and a little triggered, honestly. And we will be right back.
Yes, we'll be right back, baby. The next one is the one.
You have now entered Stereo Dreads with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Be advised, you have been warned.
Mate, it's dark and grim here. Keep that dial locked on Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. She'll be right.
We are back, party people. Thanks for being here with us. That last story was very sad indeed, very heart-wrenching and scary and terrifying, and it's just jacked up, you know. And like Ripley's Believe It or Not, you have the choice to believe it or not, and take that.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm going to put the link to that audio right here in the chat in just a few moments while Kenny ushers in our last story.
No, you say you had another news story. Let's do that.
Oh, you want to do the last news story?
Yeah, let's do the last news story.
Let me find it in the
get
bookmarks
into that last thing that I believe is it's probably even more scary than the last one. Okay. But I'm on the fence.
I am very on the fence about this, but at the same time,
on the fence
it
about
is
everything.
Freaking scary.
I know, Christina, it was such a horrible thing. You get the prayer emojis. Spike Hunter says, I have chronic bronchitis. Oh no, I hope you feel better
Stay
soon.
home.
And stay home.
Yeah, wear masks. Hopefully
Vitamin C, chicken soup.
Yes, and also, you know what? Also, what's really, really good is a lot of garlic, a lot of fluids, turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, all those things. What happened?
Can you pull up the story while you're talking?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now. I'm getting the bookmark right now. Okay, so I am putting the link to the next story in the chat. All right, so here you guys go. Double click on it, darling. Actually, you just need to click on it.
I didn't want to interrupt you. Finish saying what you were saying. I just wanted to get to the story.
Just go right ahead.
What? You forgot. Somebody remind Mysterio what she was just saying.
Nothing. I was just gonna put the link in the chat to this story, the Creepy Curator Challenge. So go ahead and read about that, darling.
We're gonna put it on the screen.
I wasn't going to, but okay, let's do that.
Lemon with tea and honey says Josie Kitty.
Lemon is medicinal, you know, and so is honey. And the more local you can get the honey, the better. Quick breathing tip, by the way. Honey, did you know that if you take honey, put it in a little bit in a saucer, like a tablespoon or two in a saucer, and especially if the honey is local, it is antifungal, okay? And it goes into your lungs. You could just breathe it right underneath your nose. Breathe in the honey, all right? It goes into your lungs and it helps with asthma as well and other respiratory issues. So it's just a little trick that I know about because one of our children was born with chronic asthma. So go ahead, baby, read the creepy story.
Thanks for that tip, Miss Stereo. That was awesome. That's a great tip. Alright, so let's get into it. So this is from Mashable.com. Alright. Creepy Curator Challenge had museum curators show off their creepiest stuff. The link is in the chat. Look at these crazy, creepy baby heads. And the article written by Jack Morse. Now, the world can be a freaky place. The world of museum curators, however, is apparently downright terrifying. That much was made clear Friday when whoever had control of the Yorkshire Museum's Twitter account kicked off a creepy curator challenge. The UK Museum claims to house some of Britain's finest archaeological treasures. But this hashtag curator battle called for something else. Today's theme, chosen by you, is hashtag creepiest object, wrote the museum's hashtag happy social media person. We're kicking things off with this 3rd, 4th century hair bun for the burial of a hashtag Roman lady, still with the jet pins in place. Can you beat it? Braggadocious, aren't we, Yorkshire Museum? Museums assemble. It's time for hashtag curator battle, baby. Yeah. Today's theme, chosen by you, is hashtag creepiest object. We're kicking things off with this 3rd, 4th century hair bun from the burial of a hashtag Roman lady, still with the jet pins in place. Can you beat it? There goes the image. We both delight and regret, dear reader, to inform you that yes, someone most definitely beat it. In fact, many someones did. Take, for example, this severed leg with its own legs. All right. York Art Gallery tweeted, replying to Yorkshire Museum, guys, we know we have already won. This severed lower leg by Carrie Jameson has sprouted its own legs and a rather beastly head. Ooh. At Coca York, hashtag rethink ceramics. This is freaking awesome, yo. Check that out. That make good, like if you had 2 of those, you can make bookends or something. That's a good door stopper. No, I'm not pulling your leg. No, I'm not pulling your leg. Boom, boom. Anywho's, not freaky enough. How about this haunted chickens toy that moves on its own? From PEI Museum, replying to Yorkshire Museum, bringing our A game for this curator battle. What is it? Just a cursed children's toy that we found inside the walls of a 155-year-old mansion. We call it Wheelie, and it moves on its own. The staff put it in one place and find it in another spot later on. Hashtag creepiest object. I mean, the dude is pretty creepy himself. Anyway, that's just in my opinion. But look at that. That is creepy as hell. Pretty cool. But yes. Okay, wait. There's more. Oh. This screaming mermaid is definitely coming for your dreams. Natural Science, replying to Yorkshire Museum, says our hashtag creepiest object has to be this mermaid. Hashtag curator battle. Hashtag troubling taxidermy. Jeez, look at that. Wow, that mermaid is legit. That's a baby mermaid or a toddler mermaid. Like, what is this? Jeez. Check this out. This demon bear drinking, I don't know, maybe the souls of who wronged it, is pretty off-putting as well. Check this out. This is from Penshurst Place. Live from the Toy Museum of Penshurst Place, we present the drinking bear. Feed it a 2p piece, and it'll pretend to drink from its cup as it stares into your soul. Hashtag curator battle. Creepiest object, baby. Wow, look at that. Mysterio, what you make of this thing?
That shit is creepy as fuck. What the fuck is that?
What you mean? It's a drinking bear. You give it 2p and it'll pretend to drink from its cup. Now, Bradford Museums and Galleries has this offering. Check this out. However, for this curator battle, for creepiest object, we are offering up not just one, but an entire case of them at Cliff Castle. We have a witch's ball, devil's drumstick, comfit-filled walking sticks, a couple of protective charms, and a heart studded with nails. Jeez, we got all these items over here. But the stickers over here.
That is
something
creepy.
Else is over here. Look at that.
Ew.
Look at that.
Wait, it looks like a lamb's body or
it looks like a two-faced lamb or something. What is this?
What is that?
Anyway, you can continue looking at all these weird things like the burnt up baby looking thing from Cape Fear Museum. a prop from the TV show American Gothic for their creepiest object, hashtag curator battle. So that's pretty neat.
Oh.
Anyway, if you're into any of these things, man, check out the article. Put the link in the chat.
Interesting comment. Megiddo Eubanks said, dude took taxidermy classes. First project, Winnie the Pooh. Hashtag nailed it.
Very weird.
He also said, added to that, this whole thing, Rothschild family birthday gifts.
Well, they're into that creepy and weird stuff, so definitely, that's very smart of you. Real quick, I think we have another roll call. Mysterio, please.
Oh, I did not know that. Here, let me find.
We have a Night Ode. Night Ode.
Ooh.
I see you.
You're in his house. His house. His house.
Welcome. I don't believe we've ever seen you here before, so welcome, brother. Very, very nice to meet you and make your acquaintance. But yeah, that's freaking, that's just freaky, but it's true. I'm with Megiddo on this one.
And you read it? What he said about the Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, that was really funny.
Hashtag nailed it. Yeah, I like that. Very funny.
That was funny.
Very witty. Yeah, you're a witty person, you.
Okay, so I am going.
Now we're gonna do what?
Well, now we're gonna get into the main squeeze here that you really like. This is the story, our last story.
Well, this is the reason they're here.
This is
about
creepy,
about the April 21st, 2020 prophecy,
premonition.
Premonition, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
All right. However you want to view it, you know, it's your prerogative, right? But we're just gonna present to you, okay, what we know, and we're not gonna claim that these are facts. We're just bringing to you what was brought to our attention, okay. Early this morning, what, like 1:30, 2 in the morning, it came across it.
It was about 2:30.
It wasn't really. It was hard to sleep after hearing that. It took me about an hour tossing and turning. Just blew my mind a little bit, kind of freaking out.
So the story is.
Wait. You gotta do the same thing. Lower the music.
Oh, actually, I'm not gonna put this one on screen.
What?
The reason for that I cannot put this one on screen is because
Okay.
The reason why I cannot put this up on screen because it is a YouTube video, and I do not know what the copyright parameters are for this one. Okay, it is also in Spanish, but I'm not gonna play the audio either. But I will tell you what's going on, and I will put it in the chat.
You could listen to it there and pause it and you know, play it on your laptop and listen to it through your earbuds.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Again, guys, fair warning, it's in Spanish, and we do not take responsibility for what is being said in this video. We're not gonna put it up, but we will put the link in the chat. The story is that this little girl, okay, goes to this faith-based radio program.
You can still read the music.
And
lower down. No? All right.
And it's not that loud actually in the playback. But anyway, so she goes to this place and tells the people there that she had an encounter with Jesus. Yep, the big guy, Jesus Christ himself. That's what she says.
And that's what she said. Those are the words that came out of her mouth.
Yeah, that's what the little girl says. The guy's asking her questions about, you know, her encounter or whatever. And she said, now, we did the time.
But how did this happen? So you're saying what happened?
Okay, so I did the math. And according to the way that it was worded in the video, this happened allegedly about 5 days ago.
Okay.
All right. So this little girl comes out and says, you know, she has a lot of questions concerning the virus and things like that. And she said that Christ told her that something worse is coming. And it's coming tomorrow. This is what this little girl said.
Wait, so you're telling me it's coming tomorrow, April 21st of 2020?
Yes. Worse.
than what's happening now.
Worse.
You see, now that's terrifying because what's happening now, it's freaking, it's horrific. Now what's happening now, all the folks that's passing away, and the social distancing and all these things, and shutting down countries, and it's just nuts what's happening now. People getting angry, saying, reopen our state, and going out there and protesting, and it's kind of crazy time. So what you're saying is it's going to be worse than what's been happening these past few weeks.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
According to what the little girl said.
Damn.
According to what the little girl says, get this. Now, remember, this is supposed to be happening tomorrow. We don't know what time of the day, if it's going to be all day or night or whatever. But she just says, do not leave your house on the 21st.
The 21st. So
do not leave the house.
So once the clock strikes midnight tonight, it'll officially be the 21st.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, here anyway in the East Coast, it's midnight in other places later on after that.
What she is saying now, I do not know where this little girl is from. I do know she is a Latino descent, but I do not know where on earth she is. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I simply just don't know. And I have to do a little more digging into finding out what is going on. But according to what she says, tomorrow, do not leave your house. Now, most of us aren't leaving our house anyway these days, okay? Unless we have to, But she is saying that as soon as whoever's found outside tomorrow is going to die.
So wait, so wait. So if you just step out your house,
yes,
you're gonna die.
Yeah. She said, close all the windows and close the doors. This is what this little girl said.
This sounds. We close the windows and the doors. Now, I was in as a young boy, I was taking Bible classes and studies as a young boy, right? You go to church. Little kids go take their Bible studies. And I remember this that what Jesus did when God he sent the to kill the firstborn, right? He sent like a poisonous mist or something, and you had to like lock your doors, your windows, put lamb's blood and.
Yes.
Yada 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 to ward yourself.
It's interesting that you said that because you didn't hear the audio. I did. You didn't hear you heard part of it, but you didn't hear the end. There's more. In the end, she comes out and she says that the way that people are going to die is that there's going to be some sort of mist or smoke that's going to come and it's going to kill people immediately on contact. That is what she said. She said some people will listen and believe and some will not.
Okay, so you see, we all know that there's many forces at play. Right? We deal with supernatural forces if you believe in the supernatural paranormal. Extraterrestrial ones if you believe in that, corrupt corporations and establishments and a lot of people with different views and emotions and feelings and desires and wishes. So who's to say that somebody or something or whatever doesn't have this wish or plan or anything, and who's to say she's wrong? I'm not saying she's right. I'm on the fence about it, but there have been instances throughout history where people have claimed they have been shown things, whether near-death experiences or from being dead and coming back to life and all that, and whatever reasons, like premonitions, like where you're sleeping or you're awake or whatever, and they have come true for a lot of these things.
Megiddo.
Not all of them, but a lot of them have.
Megiddo Eubanks says, sounds like chemtrails from hell. R.I.P.
Mary P says, well, nice knowing you guys.
No.
I gotta go out. Don't
call in
damn
sick.
It, call in sick. Wait a minute. They might give you that needle that they're handing out in Brooklyn.
Oh my God.
Don't do that.
Yeah, what? Stay home. Stay home. Oh, stay home. This is funny. No, but seriously.
There's nothing funny about it.
I think that,
listen,
look.
It happened in the Bible. I believe the Bible.
I do too.
People know. we're faith-based and everything.
And this is a little girl, though. Why would a little girl
go out of her way to lie, you know, and be on YouTube? Everybody knows who she is. See her face, she could be ridiculed when school starts up. Like, why would you want to put yourself out there? Well, they did blur out her face.
They did blur her face out. So, I mean, I did put the link in the chat twice. That's why it's important, you guys, to watch the replay. Because, you know, during live stream, everything is like, you know, going crazy. And we don't want you to leave anyway. So, come back, watch the replay, and, you know, open all the links. And, you know, pause, open the links, and whatever, you know, because...
read this, so. I'm sorry, but Megiddo Eubanks says, this dovetails with what's been said on the AM TV channel on here. Interesting. So you're saying that you heard some reports similar to what we just reported about tomorrow's date?
Yeah, is it about tomorrow's date or... Oh, he says people have been citing Isaiah 26:20 a lot lately too. Well, you know, you are right, Megiddo. That is not a lie. That is true.
Come, my people, enter your chambers and shut your doors behind you. Hide yourselves for a little while until the fury has passed by. And that's straight out the Bible. Thanks for putting that up in there, Megiddo. Eubanks, really appreciate that.
Yeah, and look, you guys, we don't like to get neither religious nor political, but we do live in religious and political times, unfortunately. So we're not swaying you either way. We're not doing any of that.
That's right.
Okay.
None of that.
We're just telling you what we heard.
What we're hearing, what's going on.
And it is freaking scary, though. This is scary stories, right? After all, we're supposed to be talking about scary stuff.
But Megiddo says, yep, tomorrow's date mentioned in a vision. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Real quick, I got a roll call, Miss Stereo.
Ooh.
We have dun. Gonna need a bigger boat. I see you. Fear the great white. What is
Hi. So
you're in his house. His house.
So yeah, Fear the Great White. We have been live about an hour and 48 minutes approximately. Go right ahead.
Go right ahead. What?
Is there another roll call?
There is. Let me see. Oh. I see you. Jose, can you see by the dawn's early wepa?
You're in his house. His house. His house.
Welcome, Jose, brother. Mi pana, mano. Welcome. We're happy to see you, brother. So to catch you up, we have spoken about crazy ass news stories.
But we're not done yet.
We have also spoken about, you got to come back and watch the live stream, honey, because we did cover it a lot. But one of the things we did cover was a story that was sent to me, an audio, a clip that was sent to me that was taken from the inside of a Brooklyn hospital, where it is alleged that they are straight out just euthanizing people who are there for the virus, even with the slightest of symptoms, and they're just euthanizing them, and that's how they're dealing with it in order to contain it. That is the allegation.
Allegations, allegedly, presumably.
But the girl does sound convincing, and she is in fact dead now.
She sounds convincing, and she did.
She went into the hospital, and the very next day after sending this recording, the girl is dead. It's all there in the live stream. Come back and watch it and share it, of course. You know, but it is really tragic and really sad and really scary.
And what else?
You know, also what we were discussing right now was the little girl that says she has a vision of Jesus, and that, you know,
he came to her and told her that people should not be going outside on April 21st of 2020, because if you do,
they will die.
They will die. Yes. So, and you know something, folks in the chat have been saying that they heard some similar things about a prophecy and some other stuff here on AM TV. So, and I didn't know this. You see, this is what happened when people get together. Synchronicity. Other people know other bits of information, you know, and it's cool.
Yeah, that is true. You know, but yeah, you know, That is what he said.
By the dawn's early light. R.I.P. He says if it's true, he won't see the dawn's early light.
You know, and also the thing that's not clear also, and another reason why I'm a little iffy on this story is because it may very well have happened. Like, it may very well be the 21st, wherever the hell she's at. I don't know where she's at.
And if it's happening, who's to say that even, you know, it would be covered by mainstream media? Because listen, I don't think they want people to know that.
Yeah, I don't trust the media. Come on, people. There's only 6 companies in the whole planet that owns the media, and they're all friends. So it's us versus them, right? Like we said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but powers and principalities and wickedness in high places. Again, I'm not pushing my faith on you. I'm just telling you, you know, it's a good quote, regardless of whether you are a believer or not. It's a very fine quote. And
it could go both ways. Because bad guys could think good guys are bad and say we wrestle against powers and principalities, and then the good guys think the bad guys. And, you know,
yeah, but remember,
you can use that for both
we
ways.
wrestle not against flesh and blood. All right, meaning that it's not people.
Yeah, but we know. You know, yeah. I hear you.
It's supposed to be, you know, actual supernatural entities or whatever. You know, so yeah, it is pretty interesting though, but you know, there were a lot of good points made in the chat. But real quick, looks like we have a basketball game now. Let's join a team. Which team do you want to join?
I already joined Team Blue.
You did? Well, you know, you love the color blue. Your dad used to call you Mr. Blue.
But that's because when my first color was red, and then my mom tried to say, "Oh, red is bad." That's it's not a good color.
Oh my goodness gracious, red is beautiful.
Or somebody told me it wasn't a good color.
The problem with red is this though, because I kind of understand what she means though. Red is cool, all right? It is the color of passion. It is the color of blood, which is the life force.
Cleansing fire.
I wouldn't say that fire is red, but anyway, that is not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is that psychologically, red does have an effect on people. On some people, it inspires passion, right? And love and feelings of passion and things of that nature and romance. However, it also inspires anger in some people. That's why if you look around the house, we really don't have a lot of red surfaces.
Listen, that's true.
You know?
Are you going to open the lines?
Sure. We have about 6 minutes, so why not?
Yeah, well, maybe we could take a phone call.
Over. All right. Okay, tell you what, let's put it to a vote in the chat. Should we open the phone lines? Because if nobody's going to call, it makes sense.
And we need to put the tweet out, the poll about which story they thought was scariest to them. Whether it's story 1 about the Brooklyn hospital or story 2 about not going outside tomorrow. We should do it, you know, and see the results.
So yeah, I was gonna do that after the show. So
we'll probably announce the results on, you know, our YouTube community tab.
Yep.
Hey guys, the winner of the poll was either story 1 or story 2 on our community tab.
All right. That is crazy though. That is really scary. What's going on with the basketball game? Because my screen is looking fuzzy wuzzy. You could tell me what's going on with the basketball game, baby. You don't know? Are you not taking any shots, honey? Take some shots.
I'm good, honey. I'm good. I prefer the battle royales, but that's me.
Yeah, the battle royales are fun, though. I just can't see it very well because my screen is blurry. By the way,
so listen, you know, are you gonna open the phone? Because you said we got like 6 minutes. I want to see somebody's opinion on either of these stories.
Yeah, I'd
be interested to hear somebody's opinion.
Okay, I'll open the phone then.
First caller is the last caller. We're just taking one, so whoever that is who it is, and we're just gonna have you for 5 minutes and get your thoughts, but we have to
text now.
Yeah, text now. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to skedaddle after that. Unfortunately, we got other things we need to take care of this evening. Make sure our ducks are in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but you know what? Everything I believe that we discussed tonight was pretty scary. But what shook me the most was
the hospital, because you know the fact.
Yeah.
Well, when you know the fact, you see. Well, not like a fact. We gotta be careful. It sounds more plausible. Well, see, we gotta be careful because what he's saying that, you know, what God does isn't plausible. Like he does that.
No, but anyway, but, you know,
so you gotta be careful.
We're not here. No, but that's the.
We'll just wait and see if any more, you know, news comes out of Brooklyn about it, and we'll just wait and see what happens for tomorrow on the 21st.
I know, right? It's gonna be very interesting.
But you know, I love each and every one of you, so hopefully, be careful, man. Be careful.
Yeah, that's
You don't
scary.
need to go outside. Just stay home and chill.
Yeah, the virus is out there regardless.
If you
so
work, maybe
why
you can call
chance
out. I
that
don't know.
even?
What chance?
You know, be very careful. But what I will say is this: the reason why that other story scares me the most is because number one, it's really close to home. It's a distant relative. Okay. According to this is weird, you know. Now, what y'all need to understand is that I'm Dominican, right? Dominican people, we breed like roaches. There's just a lot of us, you know. So I do have family that I do not know, and I have family that is non-confirmed. My grandmother had 18 children. All of my grandmother's children, my aunts, uncles, my mother, they all had a lot of kids. My mother had the least amount of kids. She only had 4, you know. But everybody else had a shitload of kids. 8, 9, 10, you know, some had 12. One of my aunts has 13 children. I guess we're trying to catch up with my grandmother. That's pretty funny. But yeah, guys, by the way, the phone number is in the chat, 978-716-5389. So yeah, that is why you know, for me, it's a little bit daunting because this young lady was related to me in by marriage, you know, as from a distant relative, you know. So that's actually victim number 4 that I know. Well, I don't know her personally, but you know.
Good night to Hawk62. Thank you for being here. Got to get ready for that nurse visit tomorrow. Hope everything goes well. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams.
And stay home. Hashtag stay home.
That Sheba says that if she doesn't post again, that we'll know because she has to go outside tomorrow. I'd like to do a quick shout out to some folks that followed us on Twitter. DJ Billy the Kid. Let me see who else. McKenna Sharp. Rez. Koala Travel App. Cinco. Sam. Vanny V-Ray. It's All Fate. West Coast Girl Always. Hilton Ariel Ruiz. Dime Store Cowgirl. Straight Save. Julie J. Zombiegasm. Thank you all for following us on Twitter. Martian Moon. Scratch Does Things. John. D. Christine. Blood Red. GhostQuest.net. HJ Furl. Books are my drugs of choice. Also Penguin, Watchers Paranormal, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Ghost Blaster Squad, Kaz Pusscat, Donna the Dead, Eulogy Mortem, Friday Night Paranormal, Little Siberian. Thanks to all of you for following us on Twitter.
Yeah, and to add to that, we have a few new subscribers, a few new members of the Z-Horde. We have World of Horror and Paranormal. They subscribe to us. Sojen 691 has subscribed to us. She was here in the chat.
Faces of Fear as well.
Faces of Fear has subscribed to us, indeed. So yeah, you guys, welcome to the Z-Horde.
Yes, thanks. To the new subscribers and new followers, thank you. Give yourself a round of applause. Thanks to Mary P and Bathsheba and all our mods. You guys are great and amazing. Without you, we'd have to do a lot of extra stuff. You guys are great.
That is funny. So I'm just sitting here waiting for the games to end. There should be a battle royale right after this basketball game.
She said Ghost Facer. She's watching too much of Supernatural.
Ghost Facer.
Ghost Faces.
Shout out to Ghost Facers.
I'm gonna start crying. Supernatural's ending. I love that show. Don't go, Castiel. It's too soon, Dean and Sam.
Okay, I have.
What? You have what?
Huh. That was so strange.
What?
I have a
call
theory of how it's going to end. No, we do not have a call. We haven't had a call yet. Let me reload the page.
One more time, and then we got to go.
Yes. Reloading the page. Let's see here.
Thanks, Hawk, for saying it was a good show. Really appreciate that. Let us know if you enjoyed tonight's show.
You know what?
Appreciate it.
I am going to, let me type it in the chat.
Megiddo Eubanks says, I subbed. This was my first time. Someone shot me a link on Facebook and said I have to listen. Glad I did. Y'all are based and red-pilled. Yes, we are dezombified.
Yes.
We are not zombies, but dezombified.
Yes, that's right. You know, the only thing is that the way we do it, the way we red pill is indirectly, because we, even though we are not PC friendly or anything like that, we are trying to in fact build a brand, and we actually are in fact respectful of the beliefs or non-beliefs of others. So we throw hints here and there that might lead people to just go off searching on their own.
That's right. And hey guys, don't forget, if you ever get thirsty, throw away those plastic cups and get yourself a nice ceramic mug from our merch shop over at Teespring, baby, because you know what? It doesn't matter if you don't drink coffee. Somebody told me that once. I wanted to laugh. This is 2020, not 1920, folks, not 1820 or 1720. It's 2020, and folks are doing amazing things with mugs. I mean, the technology has advanced so far. Like, I see people putting plants in mugs. All right, putting hamsters inside of mugs. I mean, pens, pencils, you know, your paintbrushes. I mean, come on. But why not do it with style, yo? Do it with a Dezomba mug.
Baby.
That's right. You could put your toothbrush in a mug. You could put some cement or some concrete, yo, same thing, some concrete in a mug right to them, and make yourself like a bookcase, bookends, or even a freaking paperweight, yo. Let me tell you, one time, it was really gruesome. Somebody said, yo, Dezombified, your mug came through in the clutch. My thumb fell off, and I put some ice in your Dezomba mug, put my thumb in there, and it's back on my hand, baby. That's right. Shout out to you, Mr. Nine Fingers.
Megiddo Eubanks says, Dezombified, Morpheus 1 and Morpheus 2. You're funny. I like that. Yeah, that's so sweet. Yeah, we do that. We speak a lot in code, and we say things that, but we are definitely here eye to eye, Megiddo. We definitely know what you mean, and yes, we definitely are on the same level, you know.
And you know what? I don't know how I feel about, you know, capitalism, so don't buy stuff from our store, even if you do need a fleece blanket and we happen to have some, or even if you do need a poster to hide that hole you punched in a wall earlier today. Why would you need any of these things? Hoodies to keep you warm? What? Dezombified has hoodies, but don't get yourself one. Come on. I gotta get... Oh man, no.
Yes, no. My favorite part of the night is when they're even putting bacon up there.
Yeah. You're getting me so angry right now.
I love bacon.
Why you gotta go piss me off? Thanks to Bathsheba for the $5 super chat. It's a beautiful thing, and thank you so much. It really helps, you know, and it helps a lot. But she says if she never sees us again, she needs this.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
that's the excuse we're using now. Oh, come on.
So.
But I'm getting so angry right now. I can't hold it back anymore.
Hey, man, Sheba. It is me, Booty Boy. Yeah, baby. Oh, you're really starting to rub me the wrong way. Ba-dum-boom. You want Mysteria to spank my sweet tushy? Well, I'm gonna get you for that. Leave your door open for me. I shall be summoned on the midnight hour.
Oh man, that booty boy, he's always interfering, you know. He should stop popping up here. You know, you guys, for the of you guys who are new, that was booty boy. He's our resident demon. He hangs out in the chat. Yes, he's the incubus of the live stream. And he hangs out from time to time, harassing the young ladies and getting really mad when somebody triggers
he's a
him.
lover, not a fighter, you know?
Yeah, but you know what? Really quick, I'm going to put the copy. I'm going to paste a link of our Teespring store in the chat right now. And Megiddo says, "Get thee behind me, Satan." Wait, never mind. Okay, so there is another super chat. Fear the Great White, thank you very much. He says, "My first ever super chat, just because y'all are awesome." Oh, thank you so much. You are too sweet. Thank you. That is so nice. Thank you. You are all wonderful. Thank you all for tonight's super chats. That's really amazing. Oh, that is way too sweet. But real quick.
Now on to the violence.
Yes. Another ritual that we have here is that every time Bathsheba says spankings and gives a $5 super chat, I must spank Kenny in the butt. So get over here, come take your ass whipping like a man. I am going to get you.
Yes, Mistress Mysterio.
He's about to get it right now. And for those who don't know,
wait, do I need to crawl like a doggy?
Woof woof. Get over here. Get over here. And yes, I do hit him for real. It's not a lie. There you go.
Can I have another? Give me more. I've been a bad boy, mother. More spankings, please.
Oh my god.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's a safe word.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That still stings.
Well, you know, baby, I gotta put a little pep in your step, you know.
But it keeps me motivated to be a good boy. And not be a naughty boy.
So, for the low price of $20, you could get Kenny over the knee spanked. No, that's not true. He's not going over my knees. He's too big for me. I'm a tiny little thing. I think I will, you know, I'll break like a toothpick.
Yeah, just imagine a sequoia tree falling on a little sapling of a little sapling thingy.
Yeah, he's a big man. That's why I like being on top. Oh! Yes, we do get frisky here, by the way. So if any of y'all are, in fact, you know, God-fearing people, any of the newbies, I'm sorry, but we do get spicy here.
Watch your profanity.
We do, you know, get a little risky. Okay? Yes, there is cursing, and yes, we like weed. But it is what it is, okay?
No, it's not. It's medical. Okay,
yes. Well, yeah, of course. Cannabis, it's our medicine. I suffer from chronic pain, and
I mean, it's better than Quaaludes and Xanax and all those things.
Oh hell no! I would never put that poison in my body.
Pharmacia institution.
This has the
big pharma.
Yeah, this is the least amount of
poison.
side effects that I've ever experienced with any medication.
Yeah.
Yes, and we are fully licensed, and we have permits and all that other great, wonderful stuff.
That's what I said. Beats Big Pharma. That's what Megiddo says. That's right.
Yeah.
That's the way to punish them, both for one low price.
Oh my goodness, that is funny. But yeah, you know, it can get pretty scary.
Thank you for that bit of information, Felix.
It can get pretty scary when I'm sick or symptomatic, and the pain is just so much, so much that there's times where I cannot bear. I wouldn't even be able to function physically. You know, I'd have to stay in bed. And that's just the way that it is. It can get so ugly, and oh my god, fibromyalgia is nothing to shake a stick at. Of course, there are other things that cause pain, in my body, but I have to say that's the number one because it is crippling. I do not understand why, but it is just that way. And this is what helps me not only with that, but like a whole bunch of other medical issues that I have. Did you know that, most of you don't know, but before I switched to cannabis, I was taking about anywhere from 11 to 14 different medications at a time, on a daily basis. Okay, now understand that some of these medication I had to take multiple times a day. So those are just 14 different pills that I was supposed to be taking, and I was walking around like a zombie. Honestly, I would drool, I wouldn't be able to move, I gained weight. It was horrible. It was like I was a zombie. I would not be able to function. My whole life went down. And then when this became legalized in our state, in New England, you know, I said, I'm going to try this. Now, understand, I've been a faith-based person all my life. I was always very against cannabis, for obvious reasons, you know. But when I realized the amount of pain I was in and that this could possibly help me, I started to do a little more research. Well, and yes, I'm about to bring out the Bible.
They say that, you know, ignorance is bliss. So
yeah, that's what they say.
That's what you was,
well, it wasn't bliss for me, honey. It was pain for me, you know. But the pain started getting progressively worse, and it was either that or zombification. So I decided to go dezombified, and I decided to go the Genesis 1. And yes, in the very first book of the Bible, in the very first chapter, it says, Genesis 1:29, therefore I have given you all manner of fruit and seed-bearing plants, so that they may be for you as meat. You know what that means? That means that God approves of weed. Because what did he say? Yes, weed is sanctioned by the Bible. He said, and God saw that everything he made was good, and weed is good, and God made it. As long as you don't abuse it like we abuse caffeine, sugar, preaching right now. We abuse all types of food. Food is a drug, in case y'all don't know, and it can actually kill you. You know what will never kill you? Weed. And God gave it to us. So what do you trust more? A pill done by a chemist in a lab, or God? Mic drop.
I know my answer. Yo, Puerto Rican says, my safe word is Walla Walla, Washington. Somebody said, yo, you need to change that. Mary P says, $100 spankings with dirty talk.
Ooh.
Oh boy. That happens on a daily basis around these parts. But it's always for free. Let me see.
What is it that Mary P says?
Caffeine like no one's business.
Oh my God,
says Mary P.
That can mess with your nerves, and you know that it can mess with your incontinence. Mm-hmm. Caffeine, especially in women. So be careful with that, because that can have you shaking like a leaf and peeing on yourself.
Like you're having a crack attack. Crack attack. Crack attack.
Well, it's true, Christina and son. God did make coffee, but it is very, very dangerous if you abuse it. Anything that you abuse is dangerous.
Moderation, folks. Moderation, safety. In moderation. Unless, I mean, there's one thing I can never be moderating in. Mm-hmm. You know, my vice. Mm-hmm. Snatch attack. Snatch attack.
Oh God.
I can't do. There's no moderation with that. that's safe. Well, it depends, maybe. It depends.
Oh man, but yeah. So you guys here. Oh, actually, let me put our link tree in the chat for those who don't know.
What's a link tree?
A link tree is a place where you go. It's right there in the chat. I just put
But what is it?
It is a place where you go and you see a tree of links.
Ooh, a link tree. You mean like Cuban links?
No. Is basically all of our links in one beautiful link. So you can go to that link tree and you can visit everywhere on the internet where we are.
Oh, those kind of links. Not like sausage links either.
No.
Oh, that's awesome. That's dope. You guys are so technologically advanced. love you guys.
Yes, so there it goes. Our link tree is in the chat. Visit all of our links and report to us anywhere where you can send us a message, whether it's via email, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. If you want to at us, do all of that, because believe it or not, it does help the channel.
How does that help the channel, Miss Stereo?
With SEO.
What the hell is a SEO?
SEO.
You mean
is,
like of a big company?
No. Not
the chairman of the board or something?
No, not CEO. I said SEO.
Oh, SEO.
So SEO is basically where you are mentioned on the internet. The more you're mentioned, you're building up what's called SEO.
So it's kind of like gossip, but for your channel. It's like spreading the word through the grapevine.
Buzz. It's basically street cred for Google. You know, and Google sees, wait a minute, who are these people? Let's start, you know, paying more attention to them because the algorithm tells me that they are being mentioned everywhere.
And instead of finding yourself on page 1000 of a Google search, you might be bumped up to like what, maybe page 2 or 1 or 3 even? Was that bad?
Do you know that when you go to YouTube and you type in Dezombified, you have to type the entire word in order for you to find our channel on YouTube?
Oh no, you guys, that's whack.
Yeah. And you know why? Because of SEO. Yeah, we are not that famous. So make us famous, guys. Visit all our links, and everywhere where you see that, you can send us a message too. So if you see that you want us to improve something on our website, do it, because we are building our website now. So we are adding things to it and things like that. It hasn't really been revealed that great yet. So it's there. What are you doing? He's saying chorizo. Are you saying chorizo? You fucking asshole. Listen, you and Jose, listen. I'm a Shambhan Shiva after you.
Yo, there's a lot of money in this chat. Wow, bags of money. And
oh, that's so nice.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Oh my God, is that flying money? Yeah. Holy crap, that would be so nice.
Where's all the money going? Credit cards? Damn, where's it going? I don't know. See, flying tacos too. Tacos.
Oh my God, I'm hungry now. Okay,
and I haven't had dinner yet. No wonder
I want pizza.
Oh jeez, I knew it. I knew it.
What did you know?
It's gonna close. It's too late. You should have been
thought
of that.
Well, I don't think so.
Yep.
I think they're saying later because of what's happening. But
anyway,
we'll find
you know
out.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say good night to all of my beautiful, sexy, intelligent friends here in the chat, because it's time for Kenny Dreadful to go. I need to bounce, people. I got other things to do, but I'll be thinking of you. Please, if you're a faith-based person, stay home tomorrow. Listen to the little girl if you can, because I'd hate to lose any one of you.
Oh yeah, man. I think I'll.
That's from the bottom of my heart. So take care, be safe, and have a great night. Sweet dreams, and I'll catch you all at the commune. Nestled by a lake, overlooked by snow-capped mountains, the freshest air, and dandelions and marigolds. Oh.
Kenny the guru. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, you guys, thank you so much for showing up and being here for us today. We really appreciate you guys so much. Give you guys, you know what? Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are beautiful people. You're so lovely. Just lovely. You know, give yourself a round of applause. You know where that's from? Sexual Chocolate. From Coming to America, baby. That was one of my favorite movies. They're coming out with a part 2? Oh, that'll be interesting. Only if Eddie Murphy's in it, then I'll watch. Otherwise, I'm not watching. But anyway, you guys, I see you guys later. I'm gonna go cook something up real quick in the kitchen.
Wait, before we leave, should we give them the link to the poll? Because they're probably not gonna go to it if we don't give them the link. We should create the link to the poll.
That takes a little while because I have to word it correctly. But you know what, guys? Go to our Twitter page. I'm gonna put it also on our community tab. When the show is over, we're gonna create a link to a poll to see which story you thought was scarier, the one that the little girl said we're all gonna die tomorrow, or the one where a Brooklyn hospital is just straight up killing people so that they don't have to treat them. All right, so love you guys. I see you tomorrow, and as always, Dezomba friends, watch your 6.
see you. Ominous Audios. Welcome. You're in his house. His house. His house.